the scenic comedy of Mactan sunset commute.
On a particularly bustling afternoon in Mactan, I found myself on a bus bound for Mandaue, armed with nothing but my wit and a pressing need to survive the ride home. The sky was putting on a show its hues of orange, pink, and gold, performing a sunset that could make even the most hard-bitten commuters pause and appreciate the beauty. But alas, the serenity outside was in stark contrast to the chaos brewing within the confines of bus number 32. My seatmate, a jovial man with a penchant for karaoke, decided to treat us all to a live performance. He belted out the classics, his rendition of My Way echoing through the bus like a joyful yet slightly out-of-tune trumpet. The other passengers, initially caught off guard, couldn't help but laugh and clap along. A little impromptu concert to ease the stress of the day. Why not? Just as he hit the high note, the bus hit a pothole, sending everyone bouncing in their seats. My seatmate managed to turn the bump into an exaggerated vibrato, which only increased the applause. The driver, an unsung hero, kept his cool, navigating the bustling streets with the precision of a rally racer. He must have had 1,000 stories of his own from years of driving this route. To my left, a group of teenagers were documenting the whole ordeal for their social media followers, providing a running commentary that ranged from the sartorial choices of their fellow passengers to the questionable condition of the best suspension system. Their laughter was infectious, adding to the overall cacophony. A woman in the front was trying and failing to keep her groceries balanced on her lap. Every turn the bus took was like watching an episode of a reality show where the contestants had to keep their eggs intact while riding a mechanical bull. Yet she remained undaunted, her determined expression a testament to her years of experience navigating the tricky terrain of public transport. As we crossed the Marcello-Fernan Bridge, the sunset framed our journey with picturesque perfection. For a brief moment, the bus fell silent. Even the karaoke enthusiast paused to admire the view. It was as if the universe decided we deserved a break from the hilarity for just a few seconds to soak in the wonder of it all. Then, as quickly as it began, the moment passed. The bus resumed its symphony of sounds and bumps, laughter and jostling. And there we were, a community of strangers brought together by this simple act of commuting, sharing a slice of life that was as chaotic as it was beautiful. The bus made its way through the bustling streets of Lapu-Lapu, dodging scooters and pedestrians with a grace that only years of practice could achieve. Each stop was a new adventure, as people squeezed in and out, exchanging hurried greetings and complaints about the traffic. A vendor hopped on at one of the stops, selling snacks and drinks. His sales pitch was an entertaining blend of humor and wit, offering us everything from sweet relief from the heat to the perfect companion for a bumpy ride. Passengers eagerly bought his wares, grateful for a distraction from the crowded bus. Back at the rear of the bus, a group of kids were playing a game of who can hold the longest note, inspired by our karaoke star. Their infectious laughter and exaggerated singing filled the air, adding another layer to the bus chaotic orchestra. Even the grumpiest of passengers couldn't help but smile at their antics. The bus driver, our steadfast captain, navigated the labyrinthine streets with the skill of a seasoned adventurer. He expertly avoided potholes and reckless drivers, all while maintaining a steady pace. Occasionally, he'd glance into the rearview mirror and chuckle at the lively atmosphere behind him. As we approached the crowded intersection near the local market, a chorus of horns and street vendors' cries greeted us. The bus slowed to a crawl, inching its way through the throng of people and vehicles. Our karaoke enthusiasts seized this opportunity to engage the entire bus in a sing-along, turning the gridlock into an impromptu concert. Passengers joined in, creating a joyful cacophony that reverberated through the streets. Finally, we reached the outskirts of Mandaue. The sun dipped lower on the horizon, casting long shadows that danced across the buildings. The bus, now quieter with the departure of some passengers, continued its journey. The atmosphere was more subdued, but the camaraderie remained. We had shared laughter, music, and a sense of togetherness that only a chaotic bus ride could foster. As we rolled into Mandaue, the sunset cast a golden glow over everything, making the city look like a scene from a movie. We had laughed, sung, and shared an unspoken camaraderie. The sunset had played its part, casting a golden glow over an otherwise ordinary bus ride and turning it into a memorable adventure. And as I stepped off the bus, I couldn't help but smile, knowing that for a brief moment, we were all part of a little sunset comedy on the roads of Mactan. If you enjoyed this story, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more entertaining tales and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest adventures. Share your own commuting stories in the comments below.